Hello again! We are back for more Feed the Beast. I'm realizing that this house expansion that I've wanted to do for a while is going to be quite a much longer project than I expected. Laid out a little bit more of it and got some experimental walls up. Just sort of trying out materials, seeing how things look. So yeah, like I said before, this was going to be a storage area. I built these little things into the wall thinking I'd stack up chests up there. But then I remembered, turned my brain back on and remembered that we don't have to use these double wooden chests. We have iron chests, which only take up one block and hold a lot more. So I'm going to figure out something else that still looks good. And yeah, I also want a good way to display the items. And, you know, so I can see at a glance what's actually in a chest, so I don't just, you know, rummage through them one by one like I normally do up there. Yeah, so that's a storage room. I think marble brick and birchwood look pretty well together. They're both very bright. I like this place to have sort of a bright look. No idea what I'll put on the ceiling yet, but yeah, my rubber tree farm was in the way, so, well, tiny little rubber log farm was in the way, so I moved most of them. There's one still there, but yeah, we have plenty of sticky resin for a while. Speaking of which, let's do something I've been meaning to do for several episodes, just a minor thing, but haven't gotten to it yet. I would like to build an extractor. Because this thing, oh wow, that's dirt simple. Let's do it right now. Because this thing lets me get a lot more rubber out of my sticky resin, because I'm just piling up sticky resin here. Looks like I have the things I need for that. So, see if I can remember it properly from that quick glance at the crafting recipe. So we need 4 tree taps. That should do it perfectly. Okay, so that's our tree taps. We need a machine block, and we need an electronic circuit. Oops, can't do that. Okay, which means we need more copper wire. And insulate it. Okay. And here we have an extractor. Now, the trick with this is that all of the sides, except the front, I guess, of our geothermal generator are taken up. So I could really use some actual power storage here, so I'm not just sort of directly powering things with that. Just for a temporary thing, until we move our power room downstairs and our industrial machines down into that. Just for a temporary thing, I want to build a bat box, and in order to do that, I think I might even have the materials I need on me, pretty much, except tin. I'll need a little more redstone. So yeah, bat box is the first tier of industrial craft power storage. Need 3 batteries. At some point, we're going to have to get into some of the red power stuff, because they have their own electrical system that I don't really understand. That's really weird. Why do these stack, but this one doesn't? This one, yeah, it's crazy how that works. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to learn about how red power works, and see about this blue electricity or whatever it is that it has. Because yeah, I just don't know much about it. Like that sickle, I think, was the first red power thing we really did. Okay, so bat box is going to go where the compressor is right now. The macerator will just continue being powered directly from the generator, I think. Yeah, so we need a wrench, which is here. Pick this up. And bat box is going to go here. Now I think this thing, oh yeah, something I forgot. This only has 1 output. So, that's fine, no problem. We can reorient it with a wrench and put a cable here. Copper cable would do just fine. Then connect our machines to that. So this is going to get a little funny with this hopper here, and that, yeah, this is a horrible mess, but we're just going to leave it like this until we make something else. Okay, so we have an extractor up here, which we're going to use immediately to get some more rubber. I can only take one of those at a time. Okay. Haven't heard this thing's noises. Neat. So this also needs to charge back up. One of the things I'm curious about, I'm going to have to do an experiment at some point and see how much EU a geothermal generator gets from one bucket of lava. Because I'd like to know whether it is actually more efficient to use this peat-fired engine to power the magma crucible, to put lava into this thing to get EU, rather than just burning peat in a generator. I suspect it is, but I'm not entirely certain. I was watching one of Etho's videos where he was showing off a biogas engine that apparently can output 5 MJ per tick with the right fuel, so I'm definitely going to want to try one of those at some point. Yeah, I'd like to try all the different engines that are available and see how they do compared to each other. Okay, so another thing we really wanted to make for more mobility was a jet pack. So what I've kind of been doing with this series... Okay, need another bat box, advanced circuit, no problem. What I've been trying to do with this series is basically I introduce new things on camera, and off camera I actually use those things we introduced to expand our base. So I wouldn't build a jetpack off camera just because we haven't seen it on camera yet. So we're doing that right now. And I'm glad I have this extractor because I'm doing a bunch of stuff right now that's going to require rubber, and I'm down to 3 pieces of it. Very low. Oh, and actually, yeah, I think I have... No, I need a piece out of here. Oh, wow, look at it go! Ha! All right. So that was 15 from... Yeah, 3 times as much. Excellent. So we're making a jetpack, which involves an advanced circuit. First we need to make a normal circuit, and oops. And then we put redstone in the corners, glowstone on the sides. Either way it will work. I could do it like this or like this. And we get an advanced circuit. Also need a bat box, which we just built, so we know how that goes. And it needs batteries. Yep. Ooh, there goes all my tin. Can always transmute more until I run out of iron, of course. See, those 3 stacked together. And now this one has the... Now it won't... So weird. Anyway, enough being baffled by that. So bat box, refined iron, advanced circuit, and what was it, 2 glowstone? Yeah, okay, electric jetpack. So let's charge this thing up. I really wish there was some sort of display on here that told me in numbers how much fuel it had left. But, well, that's what the bat box is for. I could also... Yeah, let's charge it in the bat box instead. Actually... Oh yeah, that's much faster. Yeah, that drains that right out. Okay, interesting. So the bat box seemingly outputs more power per tick than a geothermal generator does. That's good to know. Yeah, put some of this stuff away since we're not using it. And there's actually one more thing I want to build before we get out of crafting mode here, which is the centrifuge. That will allow us to turn honeycombs into actual useful resources. So glass, sturdy casing, copper, no problem. I think I actually even have a sturdy casing already made. That's a chest card. Looks kind of similar, but it's not the same thing. There's our sturdy casing. Got more copper, and 2 pieces of glass are needed. Here we go. So there's our centrifuge. Let's make another peat engine to power it. I could probably just recycle one that I already have somewhere. Oops, no iron. But I'm just going to make a new one. Because, yeah, this carpenter one's not doing anything, but I will definitely have a use for one if I end up with a spare one in my inventory. So, oops. Here's our piston. We need, was it copper gears? Peat, fired engine, copper. Yes, okay. Sorry if this is getting a bit dull, but I want to craft these things just so we can use them and see what they do. Dang it, I'm out of copper. No, I'm not. Have more. Good. So yeah, another thing I said last episode that I wanted to do was oops, need to make those stone first, was to research Boots of the Traveler and look at what we'd need for quantum leggings. And I actually know one of the things we need for quantum leggings is, goodness. A mass fabricator, right, because we need UU matter. And the only way to get that is with a mass fabricator. So that thing, mostly my bottleneck right now is diamonds. I have one that I just made from compressed coal. So we need a way to get diamonds. There's a few ways. There's one that's a little bit cheaty. I'm thinking about using it. I haven't decided for sure yet. You know what? Let's put on our jetpack and have a little bit of fun with it. Just because, yeah, I lose my chest armor slot, but it's worth it because I can do this! Yeah! Take a look at this place from above. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, cool. So that's our vertical mobility solved. We just need horizontal mobility now. I'm going to leave this on right now while I'm not flying around having fun. Right, we got our peat engine centrifuge. Let's just stick that out here for now. So you notice it's nighttime. Turns out there was a game mechanic that I was ignorant about until now, which is that, let's get some peat to put in that. The way weather works depends on when you sleep in the game. Don't have any peat in there. I guess it's all out here. Okay, let's get some honeycombs. So I had been sleeping through the night most nights out here, and mentioned last video that I hadn't seen any... Oops, that doesn't go there. That goes... Wait, yes it does. Right, it goes in the engine. That I hadn't seen any rain except for one thunderstorm while I was out mining. That is because... yeah, because I've been sleeping so much, I realized. I actually took a look at the game code just to make sure I understood how this worked. It takes, every time all the players on a server, or just one player in single player, sleeps, the game chooses a random interval between 10 minutes and 2.5 hours before it will start raining again. So the day lasts 10 minutes, so if you just sleep every night, you will never see it rain. So I'm staying up all night, to see if I can get some rain in this world. Just because, you know, I don't know. For some reason I want it to rain. Let's see, what does rain do? It lets you fish a little more efficiently. Not sure it does too much else. Hydrates farmland that's not hydrated. But yeah, so as the centrifuge powers up with a honeycomb, we will get beeswax and some chance for honey drops. Yeah, there's some beeswax. Beeswax, oh yeah, and a honey drop. Let's pull these out so we can look at their crafting recipes, or their uses. Beeswax we can use to make capsules. And, oh yeah, pipe waterproof. Since we don't have any cactus available, that is necessary. Because green dye is the other way to make this. Which would be more efficient if you have a cactus farm around, but I don't, because I haven't found a desert yet. I need to go exploring and find one of those. So beeswax can also be used to make wax capsules, which perform all the same functions as tin cans, the cans that look like this, but they don't consume your tin. And I would much prefer to consume beeswax, which is easily renewable, though it's a little slow, but happens, to make those. So that's one of the main things we'll be using beeswax for. Another thing is you can make these wax casts, which are used for stained glass. I would like to try incorporating stained glass somehow into this building. I'm thinking maybe replace these glass panes with it. I don't know what colors yet, but oh, missing panes there. But yeah, I would definitely like to try that and see if we can get some nice effects like that. Honey drops are sort of used for a few different things too. You can combine them with bread to make food that I believe is about as good as steak. And you get 4 per... Let's see. Let's look at the uses, actually. Yeah, you can also make glistering melons without using gold. There's also this honeydew stuff, which you get from centrifuging certain types of combs. Yeah, okay, so 8 honey drops to bread. One piece of bread gives you 4 pieces of honeyed slice. I'm pretty sure this restores 4 hunger points. Might be wrong about that. I don't know what you do with this exactly. Doesn't seem to have a use. And yeah, these stamps I have no idea. I think they're for like sending mail and multiplayer servers, something. I don't know how they work. Anyway, huh. Yeah, you can use them in a squeezer to transpose into capsules or cans. So we'll be using capsules, ideally. These are used in the, well, you know, let's not get into that yet. It's some advanced beekeeping stuff that we'll do once we have all the basic breeds of bee first. So, I feel like I just jumped around between like 10 different topics at random. Let's go to another one. So my diamond pick that has efficiency and unbreaking on it is most of the way gone. I'm just leaving it in here and using a stone pick for the moment. But I am desperately in the need of Silk Touch and Fortune 3. So we're going to try using our 30 levels on a Thaumium pick. Yeah, at some point I want to compare Thaumium and Steel and see how they compare to each other. The Thaumonomicon specifically said that Thaumium gets better enchants than other materials. So let's see if we get anything great right here. Oh, well, if we put it on level 30 mode. Ugh, I don't like this setup. I gotta move it. 30. Oh man. All right. Well, it's something. Let's see how this compares to the Diamond Axe. Because that has efficiency 4. A Diamond Pickaxe has efficiency 4 on it. So this breaks a marble block like this. This one breaks it like... feels the same. Or indistinguishable at least. I'd have to try it on obsidian to really get a test. But yeah, and it has 400 durability. Man, that's not that great. That's not that great at all. Okay. Well, that feels like a waste of 30 levels now, but... alright, well, we'll use it instead of a stone pick at least. It's better than that. So, what else? Yeah, give me a moment. Let me just gather my thoughts instead of jumping around between things at random, and we'll be back in a moment to do some more fun stuff. Alright, one minor thing I wanted to show, just because it's so awesome playing with the sickle again. These things are just too much fun. Let's clear a little space here. Is when you use this on wheat, or carrots, or potatoes. I have all three of those growing out here. Can't see them very well. But yeah, it's just so awesome. I have to show it. So if I stand right here, this isn't fully grown, but close enough. Click once. Oh yeah! Oh, I love that. That is just too cool. And doesn't kill the lily pad, so that'll stay there. So awesome. Ha! Yeah, this farm's kind of dumb floating here in the air because after I pick all those up and replant, I have to go down the bottom to pick up the ones that fell down there. But yeah, kind of burned through my to-do list for this episode very quickly. I didn't have a very long one, I guess. So I'm going to replant this and figure out what to do next. We'll improvise something. Alright, so I think what I'd like to do is work on two things. Thaumaturgy, getting toward Boots of the Traveler, and Industrial Craft, getting toward the Mass Fabricator. So I'm kind of standing as far away as I can from the noisy stuff in this room. I'm looking forward to having those somewhere I don't have to hear them all the time. So let's look at the Mass Fabricator first. Mass Fabricator. Apparently I had a little bit of trouble pronouncing this last episode. So like, Mass Fabricator. I also was talking without too much energy for some reason. I don't know what was going on, but it just sounded like I was falling asleep while I was recording that. Didn't feel like it at the time, but yeah, I'm trying to make sure to be energetic today. Yeah. So, we need 2 carbon plates, 2 advanced... Alright, I'm going to stop doing that. That's stupid. 2 carbon plates, 2 advanced alloys, a machine block, or 2 machine blocks, a Lapitron crystal, 2 advanced circuits. You know what? I think I might just have the materials to actually make this thing. So, let's try it and see how far we get. Oh, what's redstone doing in there? That's the wrong place. So, if I'm remembering that correctly, I think I know roughly the materials I need. Just grab a bunch of things so that we'll... There's the rain! Look at that! Okay! Now it's going to be noisy this whole time. Careful, Ibashfar. Okay. So, over all the noise in here, we need to make an energy crystal and turn that into a Lapitron crystal, which I believe was just normal electronic circuits. Oops. We're going to need more than that. In fact, we're going to need that much. And let's pull some of this out of our extractor. Okay. So we have this. Okay, let me make sure it's actually 4 circuits I need. So it's 2 advanced circuits for the machine itself, and 2 for the Lapotron crystal. Actually, also, while we're doing that, we should get these carbon plates and the advanced alloys going, because they take some maceration and compression. I don't have any of either of those things, so let's see here. So we should have enough coal. We got to get that macerating. Might as well do all of it. I want to macerate all my coal. There's not much else to do with it. So while that goes, let's make our advanced alloys, which we need. I think this is... No, it's not like that. It's like this. Right? No. How is it? Oh, it's bronze, not copper. Okay. 6 of it. Wait, how much does this give you? Okay. I'm watching and listening to this thing. It's being weird. But anyway. One nice thing I like about not using solar power is it can be nighttime and raining, and this will work at the same capacity. I was thinking about the... Oh boy, trying to talk and craft at the same time. This might not go well. But I was thinking about the material for the walls that I want to put around my power room down below. Let's get these compressing in here. And I was thinking maybe I would go with reinforced stone. Reinforced stone. Which is an advanced alloy and budget stone. This has an extremely high blast resistance. I think XyCraft actually lowers the blast resistance of obsidian quite a bit. Because there's some stuff in there that can make some huge explosions that won't be absorbed by obsidian. And the reason I want to do it with that is because I would like to try nuclear power at some point, just to sort of learn how it works and see how efficient it is. Now, as I understand, if you're using nuclear power, you run the risk of having a meltdown, which creates an unbelievably large explosion. I saw some screenshots of it. It's just completely insane. Like, seriously, one of those explosions would level everything from... just about everything in sight here. Like, seriously, from here, the explosion, I think, would go out to that hill there, in that whole radius. So, yeah, I do not want to put a nuclear reactor in the middle of all of my precious stuff without some protection. I think something like 3 layers of reinforced stone will stop it from causing too much damage like that, but yeah, that's one thing to do. Okay, so, oh, what did I do wrong? Isn't that how you make a Lapotron crystal? Oh, no, it doesn't take the advanced ones. It takes these. Okay, so there's our Lapotron crystal. Keep looking at the extractor, expecting the compressor to be there for some reason. So now let's make our some 8 carbon plates. Using here. And what else? 2 advanced... Right, that's what we're working on, the advanced machine blocks. And remind me once again what the recipe is. Mass fabricator. Glowstone on the outsides. Okay, so we have our advanced circuits, Lapotron crystals. I have our glowstone, just working on the those things. So, while that happens, there's another machine that goes along with the mass fabricator called a recycler, which oh, that looks simple. Compressor, machine block, stone, electronic circuit. Okay, so I need another circuit. The recycler will take just about any material in the game. There's a couple that are blacklisted, but most of them will work. What am I looking for? Copper. I have it all on me. And rubber, I have it all on me too. Beautiful. And it will produce... It has a chance of producing a thing called scrap from it. And what you can do with the scrap is you put it into your mass fabricator, and it makes it way more efficient to run. Like, you can just run the mass fabricator with nothing at all on it. Forgot what I was doing here. Right, circuit. And it will eventually produce UU matter, but it goes extremely slowly like that and consumes a huge amount of power. Well, consumes a huge amount of power no matter what, but with scrap in it, it goes at a much more reasonable speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think we have enough refined iron for this. We're getting a little bit low on it, but yeah, so we have a machine block, and I forgot what I was... Okay, like this, and this circuit. So that's our compressor. We need some dirt, of all things. So what was it? Dirt, 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 compressor, and I forgot the rest. Glowstone, refined iron. Okay. Glowstone, refined iron. Huh? Oh, the other way around. Wow, I was just looking at it. You know, I could do this. I always forget this button exists. Press that, it'll just show you what to put on the crafting table. So, yeah. Oh, well, go away now. I'm going to turn you off. How do I... Oh, there's gone. Okay, so we have a recycler. So this, we're just going to stick here. It's a terrible spot, but yeah, let's actually put some stuff in it, like, say, rotten flesh is a good choice, because I don't use that for anything else, ever. So maybe Thaumcraft research, but there's better ways to get those materials. So you can give this thing a lot of overclockers and have it go just crazy fast, but at some point, yeah, there's a piece of scrap. You can burn this, but I'm going to be using it in my mass fabricator, which I think we can actually build now. So, 2 of these, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, and oops, machine blocks. Run out of refined iron here. I should actually just go ahead and get some more iron cooking up. Yep. Stack in here. Oh, hey. Okay. So carbon plates, advanced alloys. Okay. So that's that. And glowstone around the outsides. Our advanced circuits, and a Lapotron crystal, and we have a mass fabricator. Yes! So, this thing is going to completely drain our current power storage that we have here. So I'm not sure I can really use it very well yet. What's the best way to do this? I'd like to stick it somewhere. I'm tempted to just put it up on the roof above so the wire can reach, but... or outside on that wall would work. But I think maybe we'll just hang on to it for the moment. No, I want to get it working. Let's see here. It's got to be a good way to do this. All right, I know what I'll do. Wrench. Pull this off. And we will run another... Yep, have one of those. Run another one of these out this way. Mass fabricator will go right here. And, oh, actually... Wait, no. Stop. Oh. No. Let's do that in bat box. Oh, it's not drawing as much power as I thought it would. Oh, right. It's because this is a copper cable that has a very low capacity. So, actually, that's fine. We can just leave it running in the background for quite a while. But one of the things with Enderman getting rained on. One of the things with the mass fabricator is you can apply a redstone signal to turn it off, and I'm going to want to be sure I can actually do that. Let's just go ahead and put a lever next to it, because I don't want this thing consuming power all the time. So if I do this, well, it's got to charge back up the bat box, but it is charging back up. Yeah, still says 0%. Let's put some scrap into it. Let's see it go with that. Oh, 1%. So it makes a little more noise. And, yeah, once this gets to 100%, we'll get 1 piece of UU matter. What you can do with UU matter is... the main thing I want it for is this crafting recipe, which, yeah, so 7 pieces makes 1 piece of iridium ore, which you put together with a diamond and advanced alloy to make iridium plates. Those are used in quantum suit leggings. Yes, so that's my ultimate goal with this thing. You can also make diamonds with this. Oops, UU matter, that's it. Here we go. Here's all the UU matter recipes. You have to change your industrial craft config a little bit to show all of these. Oh, there's one other really cool thing with it. You can get a water block here, which you can actually place in the nether and it won't evaporate. So that's how you can get water in the nether. Just 2 pieces of UU matter, and you get one of those. So we'll use that if we need it. And you can get a lot of resources that aren't normally renewable. We looked at the netherrack recipe earlier. So netherrack is plentiful in the nether, so this would be a horrible waste of UU matter. But yeah. Another thing it's good for is diamonds. Very expensive, but yep, you can do it. Anyway, so that is giving us some progress on our... Yeah, I'm going to leave this off when I don't have scrap to put in it because it just sucks up way too much power. That's getting us toward our quantum suit leggings. Let's work on the boots of the traveler a little bit. Okay. Just checking my episode time. We can do some research, but we'll have to wrap it up after not too much longer. Feels like it's been a really short episode, but that's just because I've mostly been actually talking and doing stuff instead of cutting away to do things. Which is nice. Good to have an episode like that once in a while, or maybe more often. What's that doing in there? Oh yeah, just put it there temporarily. Just want to clear my inventory a little bit before we do this. Okay, so I need my Thaumonomicon, which is in here, I believe. And to get to Boots of the Traveler, we're going to have to complete all of these. Goodness. So let's get started. I'd like to get Arcane Stone, which probably would give us cobblestone. Okay, yep, got something here. Just notice these are a different color, like this little dot here changes color depending on what you're researching. So we have Fractus. Alright, I think we're researching Niter right here, which is the thing that I thought Alimentum was. This explodes when you put it down. If I had actually read this when I clicked on it, I would have realized that. So anyone who paused the video to do that would have seen what I was about to do with it. But yeah, I think we're researching this. If you put this down in the ground, it's just a light source. Which means this probably has Lux. Nope. Nope. Maybe we're not researching that. Okay. Let's try Cognito, maybe? No, none of those. Just kind of have to try stuff at random until you figure out what's going on. Ignis. Okay. And Permutatio. Where's my seeds? Here we go. Maybe this is Niter. No? Gunpowder? What? What do you mean gunpowder? Oh. Okay. Oh! Cool. Okay. 6 Fractus, 6 Ignis, 5 Vis to get gunpowder. Nice! Nice. That's a little easier than getting it from creepers. Cool. Let's do another bit of research. Yeah, I really want to get Arcane Stone, so we're going to try Stone again. Yeah, that looks more like it. That's Saxum. Stone, rock, okay. So if this is Arcane Stone, then it'll probably have some Pricantatio. We happen to have sand, so we can actually make chiseled sandstone now, which is one of the easiest ways to get that Essentia. Let's see, how do we do this again? Like this, and... yeah, good enough. So chiseled sandstone here has, yep, has 1 piece of it. One, oh! +1 here. I think this number must be an extra point in addition to what it would normally give you, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, what else? Yeah. Now I'm just trying things at random. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, lignum. Let's use, okay, so that's 2, that's 8. Let's do this. Yeah. Come on. Now, what are these? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Good. So, stone, wood, and metals. So it probably wants some metallum. I have 1 iron nugget here. Don't want to use tin nuggets. Yeah, it's more efficient to use nuggets because you get 9... Wait. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Metallum and Fabrico. I think Flint has Fabrico on it. No, it has that other thing. So, oh, crafting tables. Yeah. This probably just seems like, yeah, Fabrico. the reason I know all this is because I've gone through pretty much all of this research tree before in my test world, so I just know my way around it a little bit. I mean, I've only gone through it once, so it's just going by memory from that, but I have a decent memory for this kind of thing. Not for some other things, though. Magical building blocks. Okay, so let's see what this gives us. Yeah. Okay, so this is both arcane stone block and arcane wood block. Excellent. So this will allow us to make an infusion altar and something else. Alright, so let's... Oh, I need an arcane work table, actually. I don't have one of those at the moment. I think that one actually has a normal crafting recipe. Yeah. No. Maybe I use my wand on a crafting table? Now this one I might have to look up. Oh, wait. I'll bet the Thumbonomicon tells me. Right-click on table. Oh, one table. Okay, I see. So yeah, one of these. So that table is made with slabs and planks, I believe. Yep. So I put this down, use my wand on it. What did I do? Ah, that's right. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so that's an arcane work table now. And I can use... Did that take thaumium? I think it did. And I just used all my thaumium on that axe, pickaxe. I keep calling it an axe. Yeah, so we need thaumium for arcane stone. We don't need it for arcane wood. So let's make some of that. Let's just make 4 of it. Actually, you know, I'm not completely certain what you do with this. Oh! Why are you not recharging? That's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. This is not recharging now. Did something break my Thaumcraft? I remember reading something about how, oh dear. I'm worried I may have broken something, in the Minecraft version 6 update, because this is the same thing that was happening in my test world when I couldn't figure out how to get started with Thaumcraft. But there is something in the Thaumcraft config that I can toggle to regenerate aura nodes, which I believe you have to have around to recharge these things. So I'm going to do that because, yeah, some stuff got screwed up when I updated my version. And yeah, we'll definitely check on that. So, we got a little bit of arcane research done. And got a bit closer to making quantum leggings, quantum suit leggings. I would call them quantum leggings. So yeah, that is going to have to do it for today. Hopefully we'll do some more fun stuff next time. And yeah, see you guys later.